Hi, here is Julie from Indigo Handmade Design. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make beautiful spring flower pots, placemats and coasters, along with a textured crochet basket to store your coaster. These handmade crochet table decor pieces are perfect for spring and summer, adding a fresh and floral touch to your home. For this project, I'm going to use dark green, weight 4, then I will be using pink, light green, cream, this is a weight 3, and also gold. In addition to the yarn, you are also going to need a 4.5mm hook, 3mm hook, a pair of scissors, and tapestry needle. Okay, so to make the placemat, you are going to start with holding two strands together. So I'm holding my cream and my gold together, and you are going to start with a 4.5mm hook, or the size that you want to use for the yarn that you are using. And just for the reference, my placemat is, including the border, 38 centimeters, and my coaster measures 16 centimeters. So just as a reference. Now to get started, so take your yarn, and we are going to start right here in the middle by making a magic ring. Pull up a loop like so, and then you are going to chain 2. This chain 2 doesn't count as a stitch, and into the magic ring for round 1 you are going to make 12 double crochets. Now go ahead, once you have your 12 double crochets done, and slip stitch to your first stitch, so this one here. Now to create a round, a circle, we are increasing in each round. So for round 2 you are going to chain 2 to step up. It doesn't count as a stitch, and in each stitch we are going to make 1 increase, so 2 double crochets in each stitch around for round 2. At the end of round 2 you will have a total of 24 double crochets. At the end of round 2 you are going to slip stitch to your first double crochet, so not to your chain 2, since this doesn't count as a stitch. You are going to slip stitch to your first stitch, so this one here. For round 3, chain 2 to step up, and your pattern repeat, it's going to be 1 double crochet and 1 increase. So again, 1 double crochet into the next and 1 increase into the next. Repeat all the way around. At the end of round 3 you will have a total of 36 double crochets. Now go ahead and slip stitch to your first stitch, and then chain 2 to step up. For round 4 your pattern repeat, it's going to be 2 double crochets and 1 increase, and again 2 double crochets and 1 increase. At the end of round 4 you will have a total of 48 double crochets, and you are going to keep increasing like this until you have 12 rounds in total. And for round 12 you will have 10 double crochets and 1 increase. So this is round 4. 1 2 3 4. So for round 5 you will have 3 double crochets, 1 increase, 4 double crochets, 1 increase, 5 double crochets, 1 increase, 6 double crochets, 1 increase, 7 double crochets, 1 increase, 8 double crochets, 1 increase, 9 double crochets, 1 increase, and round 12 10 double crochets and 1 increase. So I'm going to work off camera, and then I'll meet you back once I'm at round 12. Once you're at the end of round 12, you are going to slip stitch to your very first stitch, chain 1 and fasten off. Leave a little bit of a tail to weave in later. Now for row 13 you are going to take your green color, make a slip knot, and we are going to join to one of our stitches by making a slip stitch. Now you are going to chain 2 and into the same stitch yarn over and make 1 double crochet, and then a chain 1 and 2 more double crochets into the same stitch. So 1 and 2. Now you are going to skip 3 stitches, 1 2 and 3, and into the next one you are going to make again 2 double crochets, chain 1 and 2 more double crochets into the same stitch. And this is going to be your pattern repeat for round 13. So I'm going to make another one with you. Skip 3 and into the fourth one make 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, chain 1 and 2 more double crochets into the same stitch. Okay, so repeat all the way around, and I'll meet you back at the end of round 13. At the end of round 13 you should have exactly 3 stitches left. Now we are just going to slip stitch in between our stitches right here, chain 1 and fasten off, leave a little bit of a tail to weave in. Now go ahead and take the color that you want to make your flower buds and make a slip knot. And now I'm going to join right here in between my double crochet clusters with a single crochet, and this is also going to be my very first stitch. Now for the round 14 you are going to chain 3, and now we are going to work into this 1 chain space right here. We are going to make a puff stitch, so we are going to yarn over and pull through for a total of 6 times. So 1, pull your loop high, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now you have a total of 13 loops on your hook. Go ahead and pull through your first 12. Now you have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2. Now chain 3, and here starts your pattern repeat. You are going to single crochet in between your cluster stitches right here. So make 1 single crochet, and then you can now put the half stitch out so that it's going to be on the right side of your work. Now chain 3, half stitch in between right here in your 1 chain space, so 6 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, yarn over, pull through 12, yarn over and pull through 2, and then chain 3 and single crochet right here in between your clusters. So this is going to be your pattern repeat all the way around for round 14, and this is also going to be your very last round. So I'm going to work another one with you. Chain 3, half stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yarn over, pull through 12, yarn over, pull through 2, chain 3, single crochet. Work like this all the way around, and I'll meet you back here. Okay, so I am at the end of my round. Now I'm going to chain 3 and slip stitch to my very first stitch, which was this single crochet right here, and then chain 1 and fasten off, leave a little bit of a tail to weave in. Now go ahead and weave in all of your loose ends, and if you are using this yarn right here, you need to also put some glue. So once you've weaved in, you are going to put some glue on top, otherwise it's going to come undone. I'm going to do this off camera, and now let's start by making the coasters. Okay, so to make the coaster, you will start the same as you've started for your placemat, but you are going to make only 4 rounds in total. So you will have 12 double crochets, 24 double crochets, 36 double crochets, 48 double crochets. And then you are just going to slip stitch to your first stitch, chain 1 and fasten off, and then you are going to take your green and work the same as for the placemat with your double crochets cluster, so V stitches, and then create with your third color, create the flower buds, and that's it. So go ahead and make as many coasters as you want, and now let's get into making the coaster holder. So to make the coaster pot, I'm going to use this yarn right here. This is also a weight 3 yarn, a DK weight yarn, acrylic weight yarn, and a 3mm hook. And then I'm going to make the first 4 rounds of the coasters. So you are going to make a magic ring, pull up a loop, and and then chain 2 to step up. This doesn't count as a stitch, and make 12 double crochets into the magic ring. So repeat round 1, 2, 3 and 4. Once you've made your 4 rounds, you are going to chain 1. Now we are going to work in half double crochets. So your chain 1 doesn't count as a stitch, and we are going to work into the back loop only. So yarn over and into the back loop, make 1 half double crochet, and again yarn over, make 1 half double crochet into the back loop. So you are going to have 48 half double crochets into the back loop only. We are not increasing anymore. Now you are going to slip stitch to your very first stitch like so, and then you are going to chain 1 and turn your work. We are now on the wrong side of the work. You are going to single crochet into your first stitch, and into the next stitch you are going to make a treble crochet. So for this you are going to yarn over twice, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, and single crochet into the next, and then treble crochet into the next, and this is going to be your pattern repeat all the way around. So 1 single crochet and 1 treble crochet. Again 1 single crochet and 1 treble crochet, and you are going to have a textured coaster pot holder, so coaster holder. At the end of this round you are going to end up with 1 treble crochet, and then slip stitch to your first single crochet, chain 1 and turn your work. So the chain 1 doesn't count as a stitch, and now we are going to make 1 round of half double crochet. So you are just going to half double crochet all the way around. You will have 48 half double crochets in total. At the end of this third round you are going to slip stitch to your very first stitch, and then chain 1 and turn your work. And now we are going to repeat this round here, but instead of starting with a single crochet, we are now going to start with a treble crochet. So yarn over twice, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, and then single crochet into the next, and repeat 1 treble, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, and 1 single. So basically this is all you need to do. Once you're at the end of the 4th round, you are going to slip stitch to the first stitch, chain 1 and turn your work, and start with a half double crochet round, and then this second round right here, your 3rd round and your 4th round, and you are going to work like this until you reach the height that you want for your pot. I'm going to work off camera and then meet you back once I've reached the height that I want for my pot, and then for the finishing detail. Okay, so I've now reached the height that I want to have for my basket. I've worked in total 9 rounds. So this one here was my first round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 rounds. I ended up with 1 half double crochet round. Now to make the finishing detail, we are going to work the crab stitch, and for this you are going to chain 1, and to make the crab stitch we are working backwards. So we are just going to single crochet backwards like so. Go in the back, single crochet, yarn over, pull up a loop and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And again you are going backwards like in the previous stitch, and you're making your single crochet. At the end of the round you are just going to slip stitch to your first stitch, chain 1 and fasten off, and now go ahead and weave in this loose end. And that's it! Your beautiful spring flower buds placemats, coasters and textured basket are ready to brighten up your home. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial as much as I love creating it for you. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like this video to support my channel, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a new tutorial. Leave me also a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and see your creations. In the meanwhile, I wish you all happy crocheting. Until next time, bye bye!